Hey, YouTube, I'm laughing because I was just talking to my MVPs on Discord. Shout out to them. If you don't know who I am, I'm Rico Nos. I pick fights for a living. I've been doing this for about 3 years. Shout out to all the MVPs. If I tell you a fight is a lock, it's 83% right. I'm right 83% of the time is what I should say. I can't show you the fight card because we only share that with the MVPs. Yes, we have about 5,000 to 6,000 of them across YouTube and Patreon. And then we have about 250,000 followers on all the platforms. I think YouTube's up to 21,000. TikTok's at 180, 70,000. It depends on how many people I block today. And then Twitter's there. So across all the platforms, we're doing really well. Shout out to you guys. But MVPs, our premium members, they're the best there is, right? And they've been with me for multiple years. And we just win money. That's all we do. We're here to win money. So we're talking about the main event. I give these away for free every single week. Yes, it's the two best fighters on the card typically. And it's really hard to get these main events right. But in 18 fight cards this year, I am 14-4. I've only missed 4 main events all year long. To give you kind of a perspective on that, on the early fight card, on the early prelim fight, first fight of the night, across 18 fight cards this year, I'm 9-9. So I don't get those ones right because they're debuts, they're girls, they're going to judges, nobody cares. But the main events, I get them right typically, okay? I get all the fights right, if you ask me, right? If you ask the MVPs, we never miss. We never get it wrong. But the reality is you will see guys on the internet just making random guesses at things like, yo, this guy's going to win by knockout. This guy's going to win by this. We can't do that over here. Everything I say, we track. The results are there. They're transparent. We have results episodes. They're all posted on Patreon. You can watch them for free. They're on YouTube as well. You can watch them for free. And these episodes, we don't hide a number in the world. We can show you what the percentage is on a predicted prop, whether I said it was a lean or a lock or a value bet. We can show you what the percentages are on parlays for multiple years. Everything's there. We don't hide anything because the results are great. If I tell you a guy's going to win a fight, I'm right 68% of the time. If I tell you it's a lock, I'm right 83% of the time. And this is across like 500 fights or something crazy. So just understand, this is how we get down. We do UFC and college football. There's nothing to talk about. We're not worried about a thing. All right? So let's talk about this main event. First thing I want to tell you, don't try to get rich on this fight. There's just no point. This fight is not where you want to be. It's not where you want to be. There's a guy who moved down in weight classes, and Joaquin Buckley, who's a phenomenal athlete, dedicated to the game, here to fight, and he's going up against an aging former champ who's on an all-time winning streak until he got head kicked, and then it was good night, right? So Joaquin Buckley is the enigma right now. He's the guy, everybody's looking at him. He's on a tear. He's on a run of all runs. But let's pull it up and let's talk about it. Let's go look at Joaquin Buckley first. So Joaquin Buckley is 31 years old, nicknamed New Mansa. Yes, he's left-handed. Being a southpaw, it's difficult to replicate what southpaws do in training. So when you go into fight camp, you try to bring in as many left-handers as you can. Guys in your camp, they'll try to switch up their stance and fight from the left. It doesn't matter, though. It's not quite the same. They're not going to throw with the same intensity, the same muscle memory as Joaquin Buckley, and he's amazing in the pocket. This man is a problem. He's got the courage. I talk about having this. I talk to my students about this. Whenever I'm teaching my fighters, I say, hey, you got to have the willingness to close with the enemy. You got to have the courage to go in that phone booth. And some of this younger generation doesn't even know what a phone booth is. So maybe not even a photo booth at the arcade. Remember with the curtain where you'd be in there kissing that girl or that dude for some of you? I know what it is. Listen, man, Joaquin Buckley is comfortable in tight spaces with another man. Shout out to Atlanta. That's where this fight's taking place. So they're going to be in there and they're going to be throwing them things. I get it. He's a monster. And if you see him, the most impressive win for me in the last year, because he was very active last year, 4 fights in 2024, the most impressive one for me was Nursultan. Beating Nursultan, this long striker, making it ugly, getting in the pocket, and Nursultan did not feel comfortable with it. The last time we saw him in the cage, beating Colby Covington to an absolute pulp, the referees had to save him, the doctors had to save him. Dude was just trying to be tough, but there was no chance of winning that fight. It was easy. Stephen Thompson, it's not even relevant to this fight for the most part. Vicente Luque still got a brain bleed. I was just talking about him last week. We knew we can't believe in that guy. Right, so that's not a big deal to me. Beating Alex Morano, everybody should beat Alex Morano post-COVID. Like, he's not any good anymore. And then nobody else really matters. You see the losses down there? That's when he was fighting at a different weight class. And now he's up here, and he feels more comfortable. Or, excuse me, down here, he feels more comfortable. He's more disciplined with his eating and his diet. And now, 170, he's got a unique amount of power that people aren't used to. And he's got enough power and athleticism to where you can't take him down and dominate him. Okay, so I get everybody liking Joaquin Buckley. Go for it. I'm not with you. I'm not with you. Fade me. I'm only right 60, 70% of the time on main events, fade me, bro. I'm not with you. I think the odds are absurd at minus 250, minus 300, whatever it's going to, minus 270. I don't feel the need to get it right. Even if I get it right, what are you doing? You parlaying that with something? That's just crazy to me. I don't see it like that. Listen, let me tell you guys something. Kamaru Usman is getting this rap that he's old, washed, and not any good. He's a switch fighter, meaning he can fight with any stance. He's 38 years old, Rico. He doesn't have the muscle to hang with Buckley. Let's go back to Joaquin Buckley real quick. How many 5-round fights this man got? This will be his first time swimming in the deep end if we get to those rounds. This will be his first time trying to swim across the English Channel. And there's no going back. Once you start going, there's no going back. You got to fight that 4th and 5th round. And a man of his muscle mass, the lactic acid is real. It becomes very difficult. Now, if he gets him out of there, if he gets it done before 3 rounds, more power to him. But I'm looking at Usman right now, and I'm saying this is a very natural guy who, 3 out of his last 4 fights, all gone the distance. I should say that, yeah. 3 out of his last 4 all went the distance. But 3 of them, we're talking about going into the 5th round. Now, obviously, this man got the kick from all kicks. Like, he took a kick to the face he'll never recover from. We got it. I understand. He got kicked in the face. Leon Edwards sucks. And come on, Leon! Come on, Leon! His corner wanted it more than him. And we've seen Leon be the worst fighter ever since then, right? Fluke accident. But this man was on a winning streak no one could mess with for years. From 2013 to 2021, he never lost a fight. And now you're all make-believing like this dude is washed. Why? Because he lost to Leon twice, and he wasn't able to go and push that extra mile against Leon. He didn't go and implement his will. He didn't finish the fight. And a younger, more athletic, more, dynamic striker got it done. But Leon's very lean as well, and Leon preserved his energy well, and he just kind of stood around and sniped from the outside. Bro, that's not happening here. Joaquin Buckley's not sniping around from the outside. He's an in-the-pocket striker. Joaquin Buckley's going to get pieced up if he stays at striking range. You heard me right. I'm talking like projectile range. That's the way I teach my soldiers. Look, man, when we're fighting projectile range, you're going to get shot. Get striking range or get into clinch range, right? Kamaru Usman has a jab, and he uses it well. Now, it's not going to go and knock you out, but it's going to stop all your momentum. It's going to win him rounds. He's just going to jab and move. And he's a wrestler. He can grind it out. He can wrestle. Now, no, he couldn't wrestle against a chimp. He couldn't wrestle against an ape. Shout out to Chimaev. No, he lost that fight. He's not fighting Chimaev. He's not fighting that type of fight. I'm telling you, man, I like Kamaru Usman's championship pedigree. I like the fact that he knows about these championship rounds and he knows what it takes to get there. He knows what it takes to push his body for more than 15 minutes at such a high level. I really like Kamaru Usman in this matchup, and I'm convincing myself of it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the odds are very favorable. We're getting this former champ at plus 200. I think that's absurd. You're not ever going to see him a plus 200 underdog like this. No, that's not real. And you're just banking it on this idea that Buckley's fighting for the belt. I've watched Joaquin Buckley, man. I don't see a champion out of there. I don't. Now, if he goes out there and sparks him, the whole conversation's over, right? But if we're looking for a tactical fight and we're looking for championship caliber fighters, Buckley has never been at this echelon. Yeah, he pieced up Colby Covington. Dude, it's right there. This man beat him unanimously as well. Oh, but Rico, that was 4 years ago. I'm just letting you know it's in his DNA. Do you remember that sweaty knockout? That vicious one-punch knockout of Masvidal? As tough as Masvidal acts, homie was taking a nap on the canvas. Kamaru Usman's not a punk. And the odds are making him out to be a punk. I can't respect it. So I'm taking Kamaru Usman by value bet. Remember, when I say something's a value bet, I'm only right 42% of the time. So you can fade me if you want. But the payout's plus 200, and it feels like it's worth taking a shot when you get 3-1 money. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Get in where you fit in. Shout out to the MVPs. I'll see you on the Discord server. Remember, every single fight card, we put it on the stage. We sit there. I provide commentary, live bet analysis. I give you everything you need. Yep. You make a ton of money. Shout out to the MVPs. They know the deal. Peace.